Pumpkin's husband Josh bans Mama June from seeing his kids. She ruins everybody's lives. It is a known fact that Mama June and her addictions have definitely affected her kids' lives. They had to face a lot of hardship, that too at a very young age. Apparently, Shannon's series of toxic relationships, accompanied by her infamous arrest, also added more trauma to her girl's life. Though they have overcome all this to a great extent, it seems they still have some haunting memories. Hence, Pumpkin's husband, Josh, is firm that he doesn't want his children to deal with the same. He clearly banned Shannon as he feels the latter ruin everybody's lives. Mama June. Josh bans Shannon from meeting his kids. Mama June is back in her daughter's life and is trying to mend the broken bond. Initially, her kids were skeptical about her intentions, but now they are trying to trust her again. But it seems that Josh is still not convinced by Shannon's sobriety and wants to protect his kids from their grandmother. In a recent clip, he ended up having an argument with Pumpkin on the same issue. The latter revealed that her mother called, and she was planning to meet her in the park. She wanted to take her kids along so that they could form a bond with their grandmother. But it seems that Josh is simply not pleased with the idea. Pumpkin tried to convince him that Mama June had been doing all the right things these days. But the patriarch admitted that she hasn't been the best at all times. He made it clear that, in his way, he doesn't feel the need for his kids even to have a relationship with June. Josh further claimed in his confessional that distance was better. He stated that he always wants to support Pumpkin, but whenever Shannon intervenes, she ends up ruining everyone with the chaos she brings into their lives. Hence, he clearly stated, no means no. Mama June. Pumpkin and Josh argue over kids' relationship with Shannon. Pumpkin now wants her kids, especially Ella, to mingle with Mama June and form a bond with her. But Josh is firm that he won't let the latter destroy his children's life ever. In the latest season, Alana, Lauren, and Jessica all sat down together with the patriarch and talked about their experience. As per Honey Boo Boo, things went well. She believes that they ended up talking about a lot of stuff and felt that her mother didn't lie to them much. Pumpkin was quick to add that things were getting better and recalled how Shannon kept on telling them how much she missed her grandkids. Josh's instant reaction was a dead stare and an eye roll. He has made it clear that distance was better when it came to having a relationship with June. He further added that one good weekend couldn't fix everything she had ruined in the past. As per Josh, things weren't hunky-dory yet, and Shannon simply shouldn't have come over to his house. He believed that the latter first needed to prove that she wanted to be around his family. Till then, no kids, no house, no garage, no creek, no cul-de-sac, no nothing. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. Mama June Shannon may have been the self-proclaimed mama to her children for decades, but it seems her maternal title no longer holds weight inside her own fractured family. The latest bombshell rocking the Mama June family crisis universe is loud, messy, and heart-shattering. Pumpkin's husband, Josh Eford, has officially banned June from seeing their children. Yes, the once chaotic but functioning relationship between June and her eldest daughter Lauren Pumpkin Shannon has imploded, and fans are stunned but not surprised. The drama began brewing long before the explosion. Tensions had been rising between June and Josh for years. While Pumpkin often played peacemaker, trying to balance loyalty to her husband and empathy for her mother, Josh has always been more blunt. He's never hidden his distrust of June. And now, that distrust has turned into action. According to multiple insiders and recent show footage, Josh has finally had enough, and he's laying down the law. She ruins everybody's lives, he reportedly told a family friend. I won't let her ruin my kids' lives too. Josh and Pumpkin, who are raising 4 young children including Honey Boo Boo, Alana, whom they took custody of during June's drug spiral, have drawn a firm boundary. June is no longer welcome around the children she once doted on, or at least claimed to. And this isn't just a momentary tantrum or reality TV stunt. Sources confirm Josh's decision is long-term, serious, and emotionally charged. He's standing up for his household, and he's made it clear. The safety and emotional well-being of his kids come before any blood ties. This shocking move comes after a long line of disappointments, betrayals, and broken promises from June. Fans who followed her journey from Here Comes Honey Boo Boo to her recent legal troubles know this isn't her first fall from. Insiders say the final straw came during a recent untelevised family encounter. June showed up uninvited to Pumpkin and Josh's home while the kids were outside playing. What was meant to be a casual hello spiraled into an ugly scene. According to a source close to the family, June began arguing with Pumpkin about her right to see her grandkids. Josh overheard, stepped outside, and shut it down. "Not here. Not now. Not ever again," he allegedly told June before escorting her off the property. "You're not going to confuse them like you confused everyone else." The argument didn't end there. June allegedly tried to guilt Pumpkin, demanding she get Josh in check and warning her that cutting me out will backfire. But Pumpkin stood her ground, telling her mother that her presence wasn't healthy for the kids and that Josh had every right to protect them from the chaos she always brings. "It's not about me being mad," Pumpkin reportedly said. "It's about me finally seeing clearly." Fans are now rallying behind Josh, praising him for doing what needed to be done. "Good for him," one viewer posted. Someone finally said out loud what everyone's been thinking. "June is toxic. Keep her away from those babies." Another added, "He's not just protecting the kids. He's protecting Pumpkin too. That woman's been through enough." Social media exploded after the news surfaced, with hashtag #ProtectTheFurredKids and hashtag #BuyMamaJune trending on X. The public seems to be in total agreement that June has burned too many bridges and that this latest fallout is simply the result of years of emotional neglect, manipulation, and broken family ties. Even longtime fans who once defended June through her weight loss journey and rehab attempts now seem to agree. This time, there's no comeback tour. But the ban is hitting June hard. For a woman who thrives on attention and validation, being cut off from the children who used to adore her is a brutal blow. A source close to June says she's spiraling emotionally, calling the move cruel and disrespectful. In a recent cryptic livestream, June hinted at betrayal and said, "It's always the ones you gave everything to who turn on you." Fans, however, were quick to point out the irony. What did she give Pumpkin? One commenter wrote, "Nothing but trauma." The emotional toll on Pumpkin can't be understated either. Though she's trying to stay strong for her kids and support Josh's decision, those close to her say she's torn. She still loves her mom, a friend shared. But she's realizing that loving someone doesn't mean you have to let them hurt you again and again. It's the kind of mature, difficult decision that proves just how much Pumpkin has grown into a woman, a wife, and a mother who refuses to repeat the mistakes of the past. Josh, meanwhile, has become the unexpected hero in this family saga. Once seen as the quiet support system in Pumpkin's life, he's now front and center, taking charge when others hesitated. He's the father figure these kids need, fans say, and he's not afraid to go against the grain to protect what matters most. "He's the real man in this story," a fan wrote. June had her chance. Now it's Josh's time. And it's not just online support pouring in. Even some extended family members have spoken up, praising Josh's leadership. An aunt from June's side reportedly told a tabloid that she respects Josh for doing what June never could, putting the kids first. Others say they hope this boundary will finally force June to face herself, though few are optimistic. Behind the cameras, there's talk of legal steps. While June hasn't been formally served with any restraining orders, insiders say Josh is considering legal documentation to ensure she stays away. He doesn't want this to turn into a public screaming match, a source revealed. But he also doesn't trust June to respect boundaries unless she's legally obligated to. Meanwhile, June continues to paint herself as the victim. In recent online posts, she's shared throwback photos of the grandkids, including messages like, "Nana misses y'all," and "You'll always have my heart." While some fans see this as a desperate cry for sympathy, others say it's just more manipulation. "Don't post pictures if you're not going to do the work to change," a follower snapped. They don't need social media love. They need stability. The E-fired household, while shaken by the confrontation, is reportedly more peaceful now. Without June's drama lingering like a storm cloud, the family has found new footing. Pumpkin is focused on her career, her children, and her marriage. Josh is taking on more parenting roles than ever. And even Alana, who once had a soft spot for her mother, is backing away from the toxicity. She's seen it all before, a friend of Alana's said, and she's not falling for it this time. The tragedy in all of this, of course, is that it didn't have to end this way. There were countless opportunities for June to change.